So hello my dear friends, welcome back. Welcome to your channel Cooking Astrology. First of all, I would like to thank all of you for subscribing my channel and liking my videos. Thanks a lot. So today in this video, let's try to understand curses through Vedic astrology. I know many of you are familiar with curses, and especially from the Vedic astrological point of view, there are some planetary combinations that represents the curse is present in your astrological birth chart. Although it becomes very difficult for any astrologer to predict very precisely from where the curse is coming or the duration of the curse, if someone have cursed you, so for how long you are going to suffer from that curse, and even from which areas of the life that curse is coming, whether that curse is from this birth or maybe some of your past life karmas that have bring curse directly into your life. And because of the curses, what is happening in your life, you are going to suffer a lot. The areas where you are going to put maximum efforts in your life, you are not going to receive any kind of a positive results back into your life. And that is the number one indication, like yes, curses are present over there. Even in Vedic astrology, I will tell you, there are particular houses, some planets, even the retrograde planets also, planet Ketu and Venus, Rahu and Ketu axis, conjunction of the planets. So there are several combinations in Vedic astrology which represents the curses are present in your astrological birth chart. But first of all, let's try to understand why the curses are coming, what is the main reason, and what is the importance of this thing in order to discuss through Vedic astrology. First of all, in our ancient Indian culture or in our Hindu tradition, if you go back, you can pick up any mythological stories that are even connected with Lord Shiva, Parvati, or like Goddess Durga, Lord Vishnu, Narayan. So you can see like every time in all the mythological stories, someone have cursed someone, some person have cursed some other person, some ladies have given curse to Lord Krishna, even some of the like very ancient sages, sadhus and saints also, so they also tend to give the curse to someone. And most of the time you will find this thing in our Hindu tradition or in our Hindu culture. And I will tell you the result of that thing after giving a curse to someone, what is happening over there. That curse is going to directly impact that person very deeply. Because when you are cursing someone, what is happening over there, like from the inside you feel totally hurt, totally broke. Only then you are giving curse to someone. There is no any other reason why you are giving curse to someone. And the reason behind receiving a curse in your life, that is also like you have hurt someone. You have hurt the feelings of some person. And there are several reasons through which this can occur. It may be number one from the relationship point of view, from the love perspective. Like you loved someone very deeply and that person is not loving you back. And that person is giving you some kind of a punishment back again and again, again and again. You are giving love, care, affection, support, but from their side you are receiving some kind of inimical behavior, some bad behavior all the time. And these things, what is going to happen, then you are feeling hurt inside again and again. Still you are giving love, but still I will tell you they are like hitting you back. So this thing is going to create a lot of painful moments in your life, especially from relationship point of view. And then you have the ability to give curse. Next important thing from the financial and the monetary point of view. Suppose like you steal someone money, or maybe you have stolen something from some person. Maybe like you stole the car, or some thieves and thugs, they have did something. So after stealing something valuable from some other person, that other person might going to curse you. Like you person, you did wrong thing towards me, so I will curse you. This thing is going to happen. That thing is going to happen. Next important thing, knowledge. If someone is very knowledgeable, then with the lot of knowledge, ego is also going to come inside you. So if someone is hurting your ego, then you are again have the ability to give curse, or maybe saying some bad words. because whatever you are putting in the nature, you are also going to receive same things back into your life. So keep this thing in your mind. If you are giving curse to someone, some entity, some area of your life is also getting afflicted. It may be directly or it may be indirectly, but that thing is going to be present over there. Especially in the ancient days, the sages that are doing the penance, sadhus that are doing the tapasya for like thousands of years, and if some person, they tend to disturb them in the pathway of spirituality, if they are receiving some kind of a difficulty, if some person is disturbing them, so then these sadhus, they become very angry and then they give curse, like I will give you curse, like मैं तुम्हें श्राप देता हूँ. श्राप is the Hindi word which is actually mean the curse. श्राप देना, or it means cursing someone. So श्राप is actually a form of curse. First of all, I will tell you, as far as the planetary combinations are concerned, number one thing, you must need to look into the retrograde energies. Rahu and Ketu, they all are, these two planets, they are retrograde all the time. So if in between the Rahu and Ketu axis, some other planet comes over there and that planet is also retrograde. For example, Ketu is retrograde and Saturn is posited along with Ketu. So Saturn is also retrograde, Ketu is also retrograde. So this is the number one reason. Suppose Venus is posited along with Ketu. So Venus is also retrograde, Ketu is also retrograde. It symbolizes the pure curses present in your astrological birth chart. Because whenever the retrograde entities or retrograde planets that are coming in your way, it means there are a lot of unpending or unfinished karmas that are present in your life. And you are going to have a back and forth kind of a motion. This is a circle and you are evolving around this circle again and again, again and again. And there is no escape route from that thing. For example, Sun is posited along with Rahu. This is actually known as the eclipse, Surya Grahan. That is also one form of a curse. And that is especially the ancestral curse. If your Sun and Moon, they are getting afflicted, severely afflicted with Rahu and Ketu axis, it means that is a generational curse that you are receiving because of the family. If your Venus is getting afflicted, especially with Rahu and Ketu, and if the 8th house Lord is also involved over there, that is a number one combination which represents the curses present over there. And I will tell you, the duration of that curse is equivalent to the sufferings of some other person. So suppose you have hurt the feelings of someone. So for example, suppose someone is loving you deeply and you are not accepting their love. You are like in your own core, you are behaving in the egoistic manner, or like you are not giving any kind of attention towards that person who is giving you love, care, affection and support. And after a lot of time, maybe after 10 years, after 5 years of that person being loving you, that person suddenly realized like, no, I'm doing something wrong. And that person is then giving you curse. Like this bad thing is going to happen to you. And I will tell you, the amount of sufferings that person has suffered, that is equivalent to the time of your curse as well. Suppose someone have suffered for 10 years, so that curse is directly coming in your life for 10 years also. And here I will tell you, Vimshotri Mahadasha, Antar Dashas, they are also going to play a very important role in order to determine the timings of the curse. Especially I will tell you, whenever you are going through the Priyantar Dasha or the Antar Dasha of that planet, this is going to trigger the events related to that planet. And I will tell you, most of the time, Ketu is going to be the number one planet which is responsible for the self-realization part. Like you are also going to realize like, yes, I did something wrong in my life, maybe towards someone. Maybe I have behaved in the selfish manner towards someone, and at that time, like I might not be selfish, but circumstances are molded in such a way. Like I need to behave in the selfish manner. So I will tell you all that things, they are going to come up in front of you, especially at the maturity of Ketu, and that is around 42 and 48 as well. Even any time Ketu is coming in the Antar Dasha, any Vimshotri Mahadasha planet, and Ketu is coming in the Antar Dasha, So why most of the time whenever the Ketu Antar Dasha is coming, after that you are going to have a new beginning or new chapter of the life? Because Ketu represents the ending part of some curse. Starting part of some curse is also from Ketu, and ending part of some curse is also seen from Ketu. Even I will tell you one more thing. Apart from this thing like Rahu Ketu axis and the affliction of the planets, you must need to look into the significance of that planet. For example, Venus is in conjunction with Ketu, and Venus, I will tell you, that is a karka or significator of the females, feminine energy. Venus is also the Guru Shukracharya. So Shukracharya have the ability to give the blessings. The opposite of curse is blessing or giving some kind of a boon to someone. So I will tell you, Shukracharya have that ability to convert the curses into some kind of a positive thing as well. So here I will tell you, the planet Venus is the number one planet which will help you to get rid of all the curses, along with the sign of Sagittarius. I will explain you this thing, why Venus and Sagittarius, they will help you to get rid of curses, because I'm going to give you some remedies by the end of this video. But first of all, let's try to understand, apart from that retrograde energies, Rahu and Ketu axis, what are the other combinations which are responsible for giving you curses, and how to see these things and how to get the confirmation of these things. Especially you need to must pay attention towards your Navmansh Kundli as well. Suppose in your astrological birth chart, in the D1 chart, Saturn and Ketu is present over there in any zodiac sign, and this conjunction is also forming in the Navmansh Kundli, like Saturn and Ketu is again conjunct over there. So this is a fixation. Fixation means this is a fixed curse which you have received specially from some past life. The curses of this life is seen from your astrological birth chart. D1 chart is going to show you all the curses that you have received in this life. Many of you will ask me, like, at the time we were born actually, so like still like our date of birth, time of birth, so like snapshot of that thing represents our birth chart. So at the time of our birth, no one have given us the curse. So how can we see, like, with the passage of time, someone is going to give me the curse? And here I will tell you, the karma theory is going to play a very important role. And that is why I will tell you, most of the time, many individuals, they will not be able to understand the concept of karma. What exactly the word karma means in your life, or the karmic cycles especially. Many of you understand karma in a way like karma means doing some work. Karma is not actually doing work or getting some kind of a result. Karma means some kind of a interconnection present between you and some other person. That is actually the karma. Whatever your thoughts, suppose you are giving some positive vibes, positive thoughts towards something, that is also a karma. Your thinking is also a karma. Don't confuse this thing only the mental activity or performing some mental actions. If I'm performing some action, only this is a karam. This is not a karam. Any kind of a mental thoughts towards someone is also your karam. So if you are having, or if you are thinking some kind of a bad thoughts inside you, this thing is also adding upon to your karmas if you are thinking something bad. And I will tell you, this is specially based upon your 5th house, that is the Purva Punya Bhav or the Purva Sanchit Karmas as well. The more and more afflicted the 5th house and the 5th house lord is going to be, the more and more amount of past life karmas, they are going to directly come into your life. And especially I will tell you, after curses, the major amount of sufferings that are also going to be seen from the sign of Scorpio and the sign of Aquarius. Because these two zodiac signs, they are that kind of a zodiac signs which are responsible for giving you lot of sufferings in your life. If you want to see from which areas of the life I'm going to suffer the most, look into the sign of Scorpio and the sign of Aquarius. Especially look into your Navmansh Kundli as well, the planets that are going in the Scorpio Navmansh or in the Aquarius Navmansh. That are also the planets which will show you exactly from which form of sufferings are over there. Whether this is a mental sufferings, emotional sufferings, or it may be like some physical pain or some physical sufferings, or it may be the sufferings with regards to your health aspect also. Suppose you are married to someone, your life partner is dying because of some natural disaster, something. So you have lost your partner. That is also one way of sufferings that are coming in your life. Suppose you are very loving, caring towards your children, and your children, they are not paying you the respect, attention, anything back into your life. So that is also one form of a sufferings. Suppose you have loved someone deeply, that person is not giving you the love, that is also the sufferings. You are doing a 9 to 5 job, lot of politics is involved over there, boss is constantly arguing with you, like there is no any good and cordial relationship with the other people. That is also one way of sufferings that you are receiving in your life. And I will tell you, in all the astrological birth charts, 12 houses, they are not very well balanced. Not all the 9 planets, they are going to be in the very well dignified condition. Because I will tell you, the main crux behind Vedic astrology is that nothing is perfect in this universe. And there are a lot of imperfections that are present in every individual chart. So the number one thing I will tell you, the number one remedy for the curses is the acceptance part. Like you need to accept that thing as it is. It becomes very difficult for you to let go something, because you are suffering only because you are not letting go that thing from your mind, from your heart. You are holding some kind of a bad feelings towards someone. That is also creating a poison inside you. And I will tell you, if you are holding some grudges towards someone, or if you are having some kind of a negative thoughts towards someone, if you are having some kind of a jealousy factor towards someone, that is also the thoughts, that is also a karma. And I will tell you that same karma is going to reflect back into your life as well. If you have stolen money from someone, that person is in deep pain. Like I have given the money to this person, and this person is a liar. He is a cheater. So he's sending that kind of that negative vibes towards you, and you are receiving that vibes. And that is going to directly or indirectly is going to impact you. If this thing is not going to impact you, then I will tell you this is going to put bad impact over the children also. Because you and your partner planetary alignments, the combination of that thing is going to create the 5th house. That is actually the childbirth. Children are not actually born with their own karma. Both father and mother karmas, they are co-joining with each other, and that is where the childbirth is taking place. So all the family karmas that are also interconnected with each other. This is a chain kind of a system, and you will not be able to escape out of that karma until and unless, I will tell you, if you are doing some kind of a penance. Penance means doing some tapasya, or doing some kind of a specially yajnas or yagya. Yagya means the offering to the fire god. Doing the yagyas, I will tell you, this will help you to nullify the bad impacts of the curses. But I will tell you, your intent must need to be very, very pure. Even if you are doing some kind of a puja, part, havan, or any big remedy, I will tell you, if your intent is not pure, you will not be able to receive any positive results even by performing that remedy. Suppose I am suggesting you some mantra. Please chant this mantra 108 times on Rudraksh Mala or over a Tulsi Mala. You are doing that mantra chanting and you are not receiving any positive results. It means you are not, first of all, believing on that thing, or your heart or your intent is not pure. That is why you are not receiving the results from that areas of your life. And I will tell you one thing. If you have received the curse, then don't take this thing very seriously, like oh my goodness, my Rahu is in conjunction with this planet, so curse is over there. Not most of the time, I will tell you. Don't think like that. If Rahu is with Mercury, this is a curse. This will not go like that way. I will tell you, curse is going to be a combination of different things. If suppose more than 3 planets are retrograde, or 4 planets, or even 5 planets that are retrograde in your astrological birth chart, major sufferings. Suppose 5 or 6 planets that are retrograde in your astrological birth chart, major sufferings are coming over there. And more the retrograde energies, the more amount of curses are associated over there. Even the conjunctions are also going to play a very important role. Suppose 3 retrograde planets that are conjuncting in the single house, major sufferings. Or it may be like your ancestors, they have did something wrong. This is not you that you did something wrong. You have acquired some generational curse in your life. Because of your forefathers, your ancestors, you are suffering. Because someone need to pay the debt. Karmic debt, I will tell you, that must need to be repaid. Karmic debt settlement, I will tell you, that settlement is going to take place here on this planet Earth. Even many individuals, they like, even in our ancient Hindu tradition, our Indian culture, after death, there are again going to be a new universe. Like, especially if you read the Garud Puran. So there are different kind of like sufferings, or suppose you did something wrong towards in this life, so you are going to go through towards the hell, heaven, these kind of a situation. So there are different stages that are listed in the Garud Puran as well. But I will tell you, in practical scenarios, in the 21st century where we are currently living, if you want to check your life as well, suppose you are not getting married upon time. You have crossed the age of 35, 38, 40, 42 and still not married. Even your chart planets realignment, they are excellent. They are showing, yes, marriage is going to happen by this time or this age, but still you are not married. Why this thing is happening? This is because of curses. It is very difficult to detect curses, but I will tell you, most of the cases with the retrograde energies, as I told you, with especially the 8th house lord strongly involved in the retrograde energies with Rahu and Ketu axis, this is a very strong curse. In that way, you will be able to determine. For example, you are searching job from past 2 years, 3 years, continuously. You are applying over various social media sites, but you will not be able to getting any kind of a job anywhere. Still, you are very excellent with your like academic background, very good grades, very good personal experience, but still not be able to secure or land into any kind of a good job. Why this thing is happening? Because of some curse over there. And I will tell you the best way to remove the obstacles or these curses is, first of all, you need to do that thing towards others, whatever you want in your life. Suppose you want love, then you must need to give love. If you want job, you need to help someone to secure a job. This karma is going to hit back to you as well. If you want to earn money, if you want to become a wealthy person, help someone in getting wealth, help someone in creating the wealth as well. Same karma is going to reflect back into your life. You are suffering from your children and help some other children. That same karma is then going to reflect back into your life as well. Even one very important thing, Lord Shiva is also the destroyer of the Kamdeva. So Kamdeva is actually your desires. Kamdev means desires which are present inside you. And I will tell you the major sufferings that are coming through the 11th house also, because this is actually the house of your desires. So more and more desires are coming inside you, more and more sufferings are coming directly towards you. And there is one very beautiful story of Lord Ganesha going towards the Kubera's home. So Kubera is actually a very rich and very wealthy god. Kubera is the god of wealth. So Kubera asked Lord Ganesha to please come to my home. I'm going to feed you everything. I'm going to satisfy your hunger. Lord Ganesha immediately go over there and he start eating all the food. Kubera is providing all the food and Lord Ganesha is eating. I will tell you, like, it become very difficult for then Kubera to provide food to Lord Ganesha, because he will not be able to satisfy his hunger. Ganesha keep on eating. So I will tell you, then Kubera understand, like, I'm doing something wrong. It may be my ego, my false ego which is present inside me. I'm not the god of wealth. I'm not actually that much capable to satisfy or feed someone. So then he recalled Lord Shiva. So please help me. Then Lord Shiva came over there and then he realized his own mistake. In that way, you can outgrow your hunger. So this is also very important in order to do some kind of a penance as well. For example, you are doing a job. You are receiving some money in your life by serving other people, maybe by getting a paycheck, or some person is like you are giving some valuable service, someone is paying you back, so you are receiving some kind of a money. So this is also very important in your own mind, in your heart. Like you must need to justify that thing, not in front of God, but in front of you. Is your service just like you are doing some justice towards the amount of money you are receiving or not? Because I will tell you, anything which is beyond your capability of handling, God is not going to provide you. And if you are going to receive something beyond your capabilities, then God is going to take that thing away as well. So this is very important for you. If there are some boons present over there, some blessings are present over there, you are receiving something very unusual, very unexpected, so it is not your karma. It may be there are some divine blessings present over there, because divine blessings are also seen in the chart. Jupiter, Moon conjunction especially, the planets posited in the sign of Pisces, divine blessings, 3 benefics conjunct in one single house, that is also the divine blessings. Trine houses, 5th, 9th house, posited in each other houses, sitting together, divine blessings are coming over there. So you must need to understand first of all curses and what are through which areas the blessings are coming as well. And the number one way to tackle with the curses, number one is the acceptance mode. You need to accept that thing as it is. Secondly, let go. Don't have any kind of a heavy, wholehearted feelings towards someone. Just let go. If someone is feeling sorry, please, okay, I apologize, say them sorry. Next thing I will tell you, by doing the yagyas, offering something to the like Agni Dev. Agni is the fire. So you are doing some offerings. In India we call it as performing the yagyas. So doing that yagyas will also help you to burn the karma that is formed by the retrograde energy. Retrograde karma is actually a threaded karma. You can take one thread, put knot inside that thread, again put knot inside that thread, again put knot inside that thread. So in that thread, that dot, that is the retrograde. You are moving in a straightforward pathway, but because of that retrogression, that knot in the thread, that is actually retrograde. You are going to hit that thing. This is breaking your momentum down. Your 1 to 2 years of your life going into complete sufferings, again coming back on the pathway. Again you are hitting the same karma, same blockage. Again you are coming back of that thing, again hitting that same karma. And that is because of retrogression. And here I will tell you, Lord Shiva is really going to help you. First of all, you need to sacrifice your desires as well. If you are having a lot of worldly desires, lot of materialistic desires, that is also not going to be a good thing. You must need to inculcate the spirituality in your day-to-day life as well. As I told you, by doing some kind of offerings as well. Any offerings to Lord Shiva, that is also very, very helpful in order to remove all the obstacles from your life. So I hope you have found some deep knowledge in this video. If you have any other queries with regards to your astrological birth chart, any consultations with regards to relationships, marriage, spirituality, or any other business query, then do let me know. I will try my best to respond you back as soon as possible. So till then, please subscribe my channel below and make sure to hit the like button if you really enjoyed this video, and please don't forget to follow me on Instagram. And I'm going to meet you very, very soon in the next video. Till then, bye bye and take care.